Hey guys, Jordan here, and today I want to share a success story with you. One of my students, Khalifa, last week he signed up his first ever client for £2,500, which is like $3,500, which is mad. And I want to share how he did that and what he done differently to what other people were doing. And we're going to hear from him as well. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed with your notification bell turned on. Let's get started with this video. Okay guys, so as I said, one of my students, Khalifa, he signed up his first ever client last week for £2,500, which is like $3,300 off the top of my head, which is just an insane retainer for your first ever client. And he's buzzing, I'm buzzing. I feel so happy for the guy, and the only way is up right now. Like, that is a great result. And bear in mind, Khalifa, he only actually signed up to my course less than a month ago. I think it was like 28 days ago, like the start of September. So he's already had excellent results. And today I want to talk about what it is that he's done differently to lead him to signing up his first client super quick, and for an ultra high retainer as well, a high ticket client at that. But before we get into it, Khalifa sent me a message. I asked him to send me a message after he'd signed that client and just let me know his thoughts on kind of what he did to sign them and what helped him out. So let's just flash this up first. I want you to have an introduction to Khalifa, and so you can put a face to the name so you know who I'm talking about and so you can hear his thoughts. So let's roll that now.
It's your boy Khalifa with you today. Within a month I've already made back my initial investment plus profit within the first 30 days because I've been following the exact step-by-step cold calling scripts, the contracting templates, and how to dominate meetings strategies. Now I'm not gonna lie, it was hard at first. Obviously you have to get in the correct mind frame, but it does take time and effort. So for the first day I've actually signed up, I've managed to watch a good at least 80% of the videos. Second day I was doing the cold calling the whole day non-stop, and then I managed to sign my first dental client, which is $2,500 a month on a 3-month contract. And after the 3 months, potentially go on to a 12 to 24 to 36 to 46 month contract period. So yeah, if you guys do actually follow these step-by-step criteria, I can actually promise you guys will sign at least 3 to 4 to 5 clients a month if you guys know exactly what to do and how to do. And obviously with Jordan's help, with my help, and obviously with the team's help, we can all unite and work together.
And we're back in the room. So you heard it from the horse's mouth. That's just amazing. I mean, Khalifa, what he's been able to achieve, when you think about it, he is earning now more than the UK national average full-time salary, which is like, I think it's like £28,000. in less than 30 days after enrolling in the course. And bear in mind, he's going to be working full time to earn that £2,500. He's going to be working like 2, 3, 4 hours a week max on that client. And all he needs to do now is sign up 3 more clients of that same value to be able to earn 6 figures per year, sorry. And you heard it from himself. I mean, he is confident, he's certain, if not, that he is going to sign up 3 to 4 clients a month. And I'm absolutely confident that he will do as well. And I'm that confident in this because he has shown 2 essential traits to success in social media marketing. And these are 2 massive reasons as to why he's been able to sign up his first client of such high value and so quickly. So the first thing that Khalifa has done differently to what so many other people do, and you've heard this on my videos before, if you watch my videos all the time, you know that a big gripe of mine, a big problem that I have is when people get obsessed over the details and they stop themselves from actually taking action and getting started. What Khalifa has been able to do is take on board all of my information. I mean, you heard it from him. He watched like 80% of my course in one day. Now, I don't recommend all you guys doing that. You can probably go through it all in a week. But he was so obsessed with getting results that he just immersed himself in it all in one day, and then straight away after doing that, he started cold calling. He got on the phone and started securing meetings and speaking to business owners. And that is what has enabled him to be able to sign up clients so quickly, because he has just been so consistent and so obsessed with signing up that first client. And when he actually posted on the Facebook group, he posted in the Facebook group to let everybody know that he signed up as client like all of the students do. He actually posted that he'd got a little bit disheartened, he'd making quite a lot of calls and he wasn't really getting anywhere, and then suddenly he just had that one meeting which just kicked off and he managed to sign the client up. And what he was saying to everyone else in the group, it was a great morale booster, just saying, look, if you are trying to sign up your first client right now and you're facing rejection, then just keep at it because you will sign them up. And that is what he's been able to do. So many people get really disheartened when it comes to rejection. And with social media marketing, with any kind of sales, you need to have thick skin and you need to be adaptable and be able to handle rejection. Because even when I first started, I was making like 15 to 20 cold calls every single day after work. I was working full time, as you guys would know, and I was facing rejection all the time. I mean, 75% of my cold calls I was getting rejected on, or I was speaking to a gatekeeper, or I couldn't get hold of the business owner, or they weren't in, or they'd asked me to send an email, and all these reasons why I was just getting knocked back and back and back. But the people who are successful, the people that can guarantee their own success, are people that are willing just to push back on that, and they are resilient and they are thick-skinned and they do not take no for an answer, and they do not get pushed down by no, don't get pushed down by rejections. And that is what Khalifa has proven here. Khalifa has proven that it doesn't matter if you get knocked down at the start, you have to keep and you have to be persistent and consistent, and you will sign up your first client. And you just need to get in front of that right business owner, and you need to have the right mentality when you're in that meeting. And that's another huge reason and a huge contributing factor as to how Khalifa has managed to sign his client up for so much money. So it's £2,500, which is the kind of retainers that I'm demanding now. I'm only working with clients now for between £2,000 and £5,000 a month plus. But when I first started, I was signing up clients for around £1,000. And what Khalifa's thought there is, well, do you know what? I'm worth more than this. I'm not signing up clients for £1,000. I'm going straight in for the big bucks, and hats off to him for doing that because he pulled it out of the bag. And what he's done is he has just demonstrated a huge amount of self-worth and self-value. And I think that's something really important. If those of you who are watching this who are struggling to sign up your first client, never ever underestimate the power of self-value. And this is something, again, I talk about all the time. The last thing you want to be doing is lowering your price, okay? He's gone straight in with a top-end price. And the problem I see here is that so many people, when they're trying to sign up their first client, think, oh, maybe my service is just too expensive. Maybe I should just charge people £500 a month or £200 a month. And what you do in doing that is you completely destroy your self-value and you destroy your reputation, because it's like buying a car almost. If I'm going to buy a car, let's say I'm buying like a second-hand Ford Focus. I don't know how much these things sell for, but let's just say that they sell for between £2,000 and £3,000 a month each. So you could be going through like one of them websites like Auto Trader where you buy and sell cars, and there could be two cars listed. Let's say there's two Ford Focuses listed. One of them's £3,000 and one of them's £2,000. Now, I for one, I don't know about you, but if you're clever, if you're a witty buyer, you should be looking at that £3,000 car, because if all the cars are around that price range, you know that that £2,000 car isn't going to be worse repaired than that expensive car. It's going to have like 100,000 miles on the clock. It's going to need like a new clutch. Something's going to be wrong with it, and because that owner doesn't value the car itself. But that owner who is selling a car for £3,000, he understands the value of that car because it's got low mileage. It's only had a couple of owners. He's got a clear service history, and therefore he can sell it for more money, and he understands the value of it. And it's the same with your social media marketing services. If I'm going in front of a business owner and I'm charging them like £200, but they know people charge thousands of pounds, he's going to be thinking, well, why is this guy coming in front of me and charging me only £200, £500 a month when someone else is charging £1,000? Like, they're going to start questioning you and doubting whether or not your service is strong enough. And in turn, what you're actually thinking about, you're thinking about signing up a client for less money, you're giving them some kind of discount, and you're having a reverse effect. You're reverse engineering that because the business owner is thinking, this guy isn't capable of doing what he's saying he can do because he doesn't understand his self-worth. And that is what Khalifa has proved wrong here. Khalifa has gone into a meeting and he has said, I want £2,500 a month, $3,300 per month for my social media marketing service, because he knows that using the strategies that I have taught him in the course, my exact dentist strategy, which is completely lined out, like day by day what ads he needs to be running, he knows that he's going to be getting insane results for this business. And therefore he's thinking, do you know what? I'm worth £2,500. I'm not worth £500 because I'm going to be making this establishment thousands and thousands and thousands of extra pounds worth of revenue every single month. And as I said, hats off to him. You can see how passionate I am about this. I've got so much respect for people who know their self-worth, and the proof is in the pudding. He signed up the client, they appreciated how much he was worth. He obviously provided a hell of a lot of value in that meeting using the strategy that I taught him, and he's pulled the hat out of the bag, the cat out of the bag, I don't know what the saying is, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just, really, really great job, Khalifa. And I wanted to share this story on my YouTube to those of you guys who are in a position where you're struggling to sign up your first clients and you need a little bit of motivation and you wanted to hear a couple of pointers as to what someone else is doing differently. Maybe that you're going for low pricing at the moment. Maybe you're getting pushback on rejections and you're not handling them too well, so you're like straying away from the calls. My best advice to you, and I'm sure Khalifa's best advice for you as well, would be to be consistent, get back on that phone, handle those rejections, and above that, know your self-worth and go in with those high ticket prices, because it's going to benefit you. And he's signed up a UK's national average full-time salary in less than 30 days after signing up the course, and he only needs 3 more clients to get 6 figures, which is just amazing. And even if he gets like some low ticket clients now for like £1,000 a month, he doesn't need to sign many to be making over £100,000 a year. So hats off to him, excellent news. I'm going to start, if you enjoyed this video guys, I'm going to start doing more student success stories if you want to hear more student success, because I get messages all the time when students are signing up clients, and I can probably get some more stories and some more in-depth videos. Maybe I can do some interviews with students as well. If you're interested in that, then please do let me know and I'll get some more of these kind of videos going live. And I'm picking up a new car on Thursday, which is exciting, very, very exciting. I'll do a video on that and kind of share my thoughts, and of course have a grand reveal. Comment down below what you think, what kind of car I'm going to be getting next. It is a bit of a sportier car. It's not a supercar, it's not a Lamborghini, it's not a supercar, so don't build your hopes up too much, but it's juicy, it's going to be nice. So I'll be back again at the end of this week guys. If you need anything, as usual, drop me a message, make sure you're subscribed with your notification bell turned on. I'll see you then. Cheers guys.